Asian shares have tumbled after a heavy sell-off on Wall Street added to nervousness among investors. Japan's Nikkei 225 was down more than 4% at one point, dropping below 17,000 for the first time since September, before closing down 2.7% at 17,240.95. U.S. shares had fallen by more than 2% as oil prices continued to decline and worries grew over prospects for U.S. company earnings. Weak economic data from Japan also dented investors' confidence. Government data showed that core machinery orders fell 14.4% in November from the previous month. The orders were down for the first time in 3 months in the world's third-largest economy. Plunging oil prices. Brent crude prices, meanwhile, fell 0.9% to $30.05 a barrel after earlier hitting a fresh 12-year low of $29.73. Bernard A., market strategist at trading firm IG, said oil prices would not see much recovery this year amid a supply glut. Oil prices should continue to remain low, where a sustained pickup is expected only in the third quarter of 2017, he said in a note on Thursday. Australia's S&P/ASX 200 share index ended 1.6% lower at 4,909.40, despite the release of better-than-expected employment data. The unemployment rate in the country was 5.8% in December, with fewer jobs lost than economists were expecting. The country lost 1,000 new jobs, as against expectations of 10,000. In South Korea, the benchmark Kospi index closed down 0.9% at 1,900.01 after its central bank kept interest rates unchanged for the 7th consecutive month. Hong Kong's Hang Seng index ended the day down 0.6% at 19,817.41. Mainland shares recover. The Shanghai Composite Index was the only bright spot in the region, reversing early losses to close up nearly 2% at 3,007.65. Regulators had announced late on Wednesday that they had stepped up monitoring share selling by listed companies' major shareholders. The Securities Commission also said that its transition to a US-style registration system for listings would be a gradual process and not lead to a surge in initial public offerings, IPOs. The announcement was the latest in a series of measures to support the market after heavy losses since last week. Elsewhere in the region, Indonesia's Jakarta Composite Index closed down 0.5% at 4,513.18 points. The index had fallen more 1.7% earlier as multiple bomb blasts rocked the capital city on Thursday. Indonesia's central bank continued its meeting throughout the attacks and cut its benchmark interest rate to 7.25% from 7.5%. The bank's move is in an attempt to give its struggling economy a boost and comes despite a weakening currency.